Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Grizzly Bear Sims YouTube channel, and welcome to a special how-to video on how to install both the Promods expansion mod maps for Euro Truck Simulator 2, as well as the Russia map expansion mods for ETS 2. So basically, what you have, if we go back to ETS here where I can use my mouse, this is the default world that you will have if you own all three of the DLC map packages from SCS Software. So those are the brand new Viva la France that came out just a few months ago, I suppose, the Scandinavia and the Going East mod packs, okay, or DLC. This is what you have. That's a lot of territory and certainly a lot more miles than what we have for ATS at the present time. But if you want to open up even more of a larger world to yourself, then you need to check out the two map mods that I'm going to show you, and I'm going to show you how to install them, and I'm going to show you the difference that makes. So let me actually do that really quick. I'm going to edit the video, and I'm going to return with the map that will show you what all is included with the new expansion mod maps. Stand by. All right, well, welcome back. So here is my career profile that I use for offline driving for ETS2, showing the expansion areas that you will get when you install both ProMods as well as the Russia map DLC or mods, map mods. Okay, so you get this land up here, Iceland, with Reykjavik, etc. So we get up there via a ferry from multiple points there. We also get some expanded area up in this portion of the European map. And we also get Russia. And we get, I believe, this Bucharest, Romania is all included with the Russia map portion. And then we also get some additional contact down here into this area here, Barcelona, Spain, this area right here. All right, and maybe a little bit more. It's kind of hard for me to remember what is included with both just the default DLCs from SCS versus the map mods, but you sort of get the idea that it basically includes a whole lot more territory for you to drive in, for you to explore, and these are very quality mods, both as I've said before, the ProMods team puts out some really quality stuff. One of the things that I really like about the ProMods team is that, or the ProMods map, is that it adds new cities into existing areas that SCS already covers. So obviously SCS already covers some of Belgium, which I'm sort of familiar with by virtue of my wife, who is from Belgium. But Antwerp was left out of the default ETS2 map area. And of course, ProMods have put that in there. So how do you install this, and how do you download this, and how do you get all this working? Well, I'm going to pause the video here, do an edit, and when I come back, I will show you what you need to download and ultimately how you're going to install that once, obviously, you get those files downloaded to your computer. So we'll be right back. All right, well, welcome back. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to come to the ProMods website and basically register for an account if you don't have one already. And it is free to register for an account with ProMods. And you register, and then you will basically, when you register and you sign up, you'll need to come to the download link here, and we'll click that. And this is going to take you through the sort of the installation process. Okay, now this isn't actually installing the map mods into your game. This is basically just stepping through the process to get the files that you need set up so that they will download. So first you want to choose your language. You can choose from multiple different languages there. We're going to just take the default, which is English. We're going to click OK, and this is going to take you to this step. Now this is very, very important, and you must go through this to generate your definition file, okay? So I'm just going to show that to you before we go to step 2. So if I go ahead and click on this, it's going to open this up in a new tab for us. And we're going to have some configuration options to change here. Now, normally what I do is I normally just leave this set for default settings. I have found that those work fine. We can set the interior sound a little bit higher if you want to. So if you want to hear more of the outside world and more of I guess, the engine sounds of the truck and everything, you might play around with this and set these a little bit higher. Again, I use it for the default setting. The damage level, I leave it on default. You can select default, no damage, or double damage. I'm certainly not going to punish myself so hard that I set this for double damage, so I just leave this for the default damage, which basically will follow the default settings that SCS has put into ETS2. You can change the vegetation drawing distance if you want to. I have mine set for just average PC, even though I do have a little bit more higher performing PC. I just, again, leave that set for the default setting. And all these various settings here, I leave these also set for default. And then, of course, I check this box here because I am using Promods with the RusMap mod expansion as well. So I check this box and then I click generate. Now when I click generate, if you notice, if you see down here, it went ahead and downloaded the Promods definition file into my downloads folder, okay? So we're fine, we've done everything that we need to do there. So we need to go back to the first tab where we were previously, and we want to go ahead and go to step 2. Now taking this to step 2 basically brings us up to a point where we can start downloading files. Now you have two different choices that you can go through here. We can basically download everything from the Promods website into one file. The current version of Promods is 2.17, which functions with the current version of ETS2, which I believe is 1.27, and that is as of this recording, which is on the 8th of July 2017. So your mileage may vary there if you're watching this video some months down the road. If ETS2 has been updated, then obviously the same will apply, but you will have to re-download your files. So we can choose to download this all in one file. This option does cost $1. That's it, $1 US dollars. Great Britain pounds is 0.77 cents. Okay, so this is the option I usually go through because this is the easiest option. It gets the files in one file. And it's worth $1. I sort of use that to contribute to the cause, to help these guys stay motivated and continue to work, because these are really wonderful mods, or map mods for ETS2. So that's the option I choose. If you want to get their trailer and company pack, you can do that as well. That's going to cost you an extra 50 cents if you do it across their fast server, no ads, that sort of thing. I tried this once and I had some problems. That was many months ago. That was probably maybe a year ago. And I've just sort of opted not to go with this trailer and company pack. I use a few mods that handles that for me, and that's the way that I go there. So basically, I'm getting the 2.17 full mod in one archive for ETS to 1.27. So I've paid that $1, I've downloaded that file. Now, if you don't want to pay, if you don't want to take this option of spending $1 to get this beautiful map mod, then you can come over here and you will have to download each one of these file archives individually, and that's a little bit more problematic. And in my opinion, it's worth the $1 to not have to worry about sponsored ads, to not have to worry about 7 different archive files and all of that stuff, and also the very slow option. It just takes a few minutes to download this file once you pay $1 through PayPal, and in my opinion, that's the best option. So we can go ahead and go to step 3 once we've downloaded our files, and this will just basically give you some instructions on what to do, how to get some support, or if you'd like to leave feedback or whatever that is there. Okay, so that takes care of Promods. So let me show you about the RusMap now, and I will just very quickly just swing this over here and show you that Promods original files, we've got 2 files. That's what's going to occur. You're going to get your definition file, which is here, and you're going to get the big zip file if you choose the $1 option, which I hope you will, because that supports the Promods team. I'm sure they don't really make a lot out of that after they've paid for hosting and everything, but still, it's good motivation to support our modders, okay? They're not really making a profit off of it, so don't think of it like that. So you're going to get the two files from Promods, okay? So we're going to slide this out of the way, and we're going to go to the RusMap page. Now I'll put these links for you in the video notes down below the video. And what you want to do when you land here, this is still the Promods website. They have just basically provided forum space for the RusMap developer to post his updates and stuff. So basically we are on, again, as of the 8th of July 2017, we're on update 1.7.3 of the RusMap. Now this still also requires you to have the most updated version of ETS2, which is 1.27, and you also need DLC Going East and DLC Scandinavia. Now for Promods, you also need these two, the DLC Going East, DLC Scandinavia, and you also need the Viva la France DLC. Now for the RusMap folks, you don't need the Viva la France. If you don't have that, don't worry about it, because they're not using any of that territory, obviously, for their expansion, okay? So what we want to do is we want to scroll down on this page and go down towards the bottom. And unfortunately, I don't know what this is. I'm a little leery, as I think this kind of functions the same way as the Promods thing, where you donate, looks like 84 cents to get this in a VIP download. I'm a little leery about this. I don't think that it's a scam or anything like that, but Promods uses PayPal. This does not. And so it's easy for me to use PayPal because I have a PayPal account and I'm not really concerned about using PayPal in that method. So I do download these files individually. Now, unfortunately, this, as you can see, it links to a ShareMods website. There's going to be some pop-ups. There's going to be some internet advertising and stuff. So I would suggest having your ad block installed on your Google Chrome or whatever browser you use to try to fight that off. And you're going to want to download all 5 of these RAR files, okay? So I've already done that, obviously for the sake of time. So we can go ahead and minimize this. I'll bring this window back over. Now this is the RusMap original files. These come in 5 RAR files. And what you want to do whenever you download these, you're not going to want to open all 5 of them. You really only need to do the one. So we're going to right click on the very first one, RusMap 1.7.3. We're going to right click, we're going to choose 7-zip, and by the way, you will need 7-zip. I'll try to remember to post a link to that, but I'm sure you guys already have that. And we're going to choose the Open Archive file. And then we're going to get this, and then you just want to basically, well, you can just basically highlight everything and do extract, and then extract them wherever you want to extract them so that you can handle them better. I always extract them to a different location, and then I manually move them. Okay, so I'm not gonna do this because this is gonna take several minutes to extract all of this, but the point that I'm wanting to make is while you're gonna download 5 RAR files from the website, you only need to extract the first one, and it's gonna be smart enough to get everything else that it needs from that, and then it's going to give you, if we go in here, now the Promods original files, this just extracts like any other zip file, so we can click open, 7-zip, open archive, and we can extract these files, okay? So what we get after we've extracted all of our files is we get this, okay? We get all of these things. We get the Promods files that we need to get things working for us in the game. We get the definition file from Promods, and we also get the RusMap stuff, and we get a README here, okay? This README is, let me bring this over so you can see that. This README is pretty important and will help you get everything figured out that you need to do there, okay? So let's just bounce back over here and let's take a look at our, let me just bring up, go back over here, and I will show you really quick, and we'll go into ETS2, there we go, and then in mods, and I've already placed everything that we've extracted, including the Promods definition file. This is what is set when we go through the process of determining what you want your audio levels to be, your damage, etc. That's important. That goes in there, and then we have that information there. Okay, so these go into the mods folder for ETS2. So I'm going to pause the video again, and I'm going to start up ETS2, and I'm going to show you how to organize everything within the within ETS2. So stand by. All right, so we're back, and I wanted to point out this README file one more time. Now, this is, you're going to get this when you extract all of the RusMap content. You're going to get this README, please README file, and you should do that. I mean, obviously, it tells you the direction right there, README, and then it begs you, please read me. There's a lot of good information in this, and basically all we really care about is at the very top. So what they've done is they've broken this down into different things that you might be running on your game as far as map mods are concerned. I'm running Promods plus RusMap, okay? So I just need to worry about this section here. If you're running the RusMap with the Southern Region map, you need to order things this way. If you're running MHA map by MS Heavy Alex, then you want to go this option, and this just shows you how to get everything in order. But what we care about is at the very top, Promods plus RusMap, and this is the order that we want to place things in. So I'm going to slide this off to the side. We're going to go into our mod manager here, and I'm just going to show you that I've got those ordered just like that. So I don't run a whole lot of mods in ETS2. I mean, I do have some, but mostly I've got most of the mods in ATS that I use, but in ETS2 I don't have very many. But I do have like Real European Companies, Real Trailer Brands pack. I've got the co-insurance for ETS2. This functions very similar to how the insurance function worked in ATS by default. This just kind of adds that same functionality to ETS2 so that you're paying a percentage of your repairs. And as you can, Real Logistics Trailer Pack, I've got that. So these are, most of these are through the Steam workshop, which is very easy to keep these updated. Very cool. But anyway, I've added the mods, the Pro mods and the RusMap stuff that gets added as part of the mods that I just showed you how to do. I've added those over here, and I've put them in the correct order that basically the README file told me to do. Okay, I listened to what it said, and I put those in. So basically it's going to start off with the ProMods 2.17 plus the RusMap 1.73 road connection, RusMap map package, etc., etc. You can read these yourself. So basically refer to the README file, or pause the video, whatever works best for you. But I would go with the README file because that is what's going to work for you and give you the best setup. Okay, so we'll confirm our changes here, and actually we didn't make any changes, so we can exit the mod manager just fine, and then we can take a look at our map here and just see that we have everything in place just as I showed you just a few minutes ago. And it does take a little while to load up, so I will edit the video and come back whenever it's loaded up. Okay, and welcome back once again. So as you can see, I've got the Pro mods mod installed. That's giving us Iceland, giving us this area here, giving us some of this expansion up into this portion of Europe. Can go all the way up here. And then of course we've got the Russia map that kind of joins in over here with Russia and provides the Bucharest, Romania stuff as well, and a lot of area there to explore. A lot of area to explore, and these are very quality. Map areas that I think that you will be pleased to have installed on your system. These are not just cut and paste. These include a lot of original models and stuff that the teams have used to build in these areas. And so what I'm going to be doing over the next couple of weeks is I'm going to be driving and obviously these mods are not compatible with the Truckers MP with the multiplayer server, so you'll need to make sure that you have two profiles so that you don't have to go in and deactivate these mods each time you want to drive multiplayer, which is what I recommend, is having two profiles to do that. Um, but this would be for your single player action. So over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be releasing some videos from ETS2 with single player and kind of showcasing some of these areas. I'm not sure where we'll go first, but we'll pick a place and go. As you can kind of see, I have explored a great deal of this area, even up into Iceland. Up here, I've got a couple of garages. I've got one in Reykjavik. So I've got quite a bit of expansion that I have done, and of course they keep adding areas and cities and such that like that to the map, which is obviously good because that gives us new things to see and do. And so there you go. So basically all you need is you need to make sure that you have the latest and greatest version of ETS2. Make sure your game is fully patched. Make sure you have the 3 DLC packs that are offered, map packs that are offered for ETS2, because you'll need those. And then you will also need to make sure that you download the mods as I've explained and get them installed as I've explained, and make sure you get them in the order as I have explained as well, and you should not have any problems. So I will be very helpful. I will try to help you all as best as I possibly can. I think I have explained everything quite well. If you get any errors, if you get any issues, then either you might have, especially if you're watching this video several months down the road, it might be that you have an outdated mod pack, because obviously as the game updates, as SCS software updates ETS2, these guys have to update their mod packs, so you are constantly having to download and update your expansion mods, your map mods, as SES software makes changes to the game and everything. So that's sort of something to keep in mind. But watch the video again. If you have problems, you can also post your questions in the comment section down below the videos, and I will try to get back to you as quickly as possible. Or you can also check me out over on my Discord channel. If you go to grizzlybearsims.com, again, that's grizzlybearsims.com, you'll see a link to that, and you can come in. And I usually monitor my Discord channel periodically throughout the day and on the weekends. So if you have a question, just post a question there, and then if I'm not available, if my eyes are not actually on Discord at that very moment, I will get back to you. But you can also leave your question down below the video as well. Thank you all so much for watching, and again, stay tuned for ETS2 videos featuring both Promods and the RusMap expansions. And until next time, take good care of yourself. Thank you all so much for watching. God bless you all. Take care. Bye-bye.